Good morning, friends, and welcome back to another beautiful day here in Georgetown, Penang. We're especially excited because this is our favorite video to make.
It's all about the food, baby!
Yeah. Georgetown is known as like the food capital of Malaysia, so we're gonna go try some local dishes. What happened at our first stop?
Well, I think they just do the Nasi Kandar there now. So he said the roti canai is across the street and go straight, but we're trying to figure out where that is now. So maybe a different shop.
Yeah. Well, he said to go straight, but there's like, you can see behind me, there's like, I don't know if you can see it, there's just a line of restaurants, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe go to our second stop? All right, I know we're at a good place because there's a giant line waiting to get inside, and it's like no frills. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we skipped the first entree on the tour, and we'll go back to that later.
So the place we're at is called Tove Soon Cafe. It's definitely got to be like the most popular spot here in Georgetown, and we just placed our order, but we've got something special on the table.
We thought it was the trash from the person before, but it's actually the nasi lemak I was going to order. So it's only like a 1.5 ringgit. Nasi lemak, it's like the national dish in Malaysia. Ladies, yeah, a lot of energy. But it's got the boiled eggs, got anchovies that are fried, and then a little spice to it. Kind of like fishy taste to it, but good. And helps with the weight. What were you saying?
I said, it's funny that people, like that we were lining up just to get like toast. Like it just, when you say it out loud, it sounds silly, but it's supposed to be really good. We've ordered 2 traditional kopi, which means coffee. It's super dark, so this was, I think it comes with condensed milk and sugar, but it's definitely like light on the milk because that is some strong coffee. It's delicious, but this might give me a heart attack.
So you're back in Vietnam?
Yeah, it is kind of like we're back in Vietnam. It's very similar. It's not as sweet and not as much condensed milk as Vietnamese iced coffee, but it's delicious nonetheless. Thank you. Terima kasih. Oh, nice. So we got 3 different dishes to try. First one we're gonna try is the traditional kaya toast, which is literally toasted bread. This is a Hainanese bread that we chose, topped with kaya, which is like a coconut milk kind of jam. It looks so good. They really layered it on thick. Oh my gosh. Wow. The jam's like really buttery and creamy. Oh my god. This is incredible. I can see why they eat this for breakfast. So the second dish we got, he actually recommended to do the toast with kaya and butter. So
What kind of butter?
New Zealand butter.
Yeah.
That was not a good Kiwi accent. I don't know what I'm
I didn't
doing.
know that was an accent.
Let's try it. Oh, I think I like this better. I think butter makes everything better. The last dish we got is quite literally eggs on toast. But I think what makes this different, which we've never had it this way before, the eggs are like half boiled. And they're super jiggly and wiggly. All right, I'm gonna break into the yolk first. Oh, mate. Oh, look at that yolk. Oh, man. I think they put salt on the bread or on the egg. Wow.
And they put butter salted too.
Oh, maybe that's it. They did put a generous helping of butter on the toast. Holy cow. Oh, this is so good. Oh my god. Wow. Simple and delicious. We made it to the Chow Rasta market and we stopped to try, at the stall behind us, we stopped to try this like peanut barley candy. I think it's called Kechang Tumbuk, which I think translates to ground peanuts, and then they wrapped it in a spring roll skin. Oh, the guy was super nice behind us. And this was 1 ringgit 70. So he was telling us that this is kind of like a traditional candy that you would eat when you go to the movies. Like it's their version of popcorn, I guess.
It's like their grandparents' generation.
Their grandparents' generation is their snack. And they make it by hand. He says most places don't make it by hand anymore. But theirs is. Wow. So we're officially 1 for 2 today. First place wasn't open, or we couldn't find it. Second place was delicious. And then we came down here to the Hin Bus Depot, and it's right here and it's closed. But Google Maps says it's open.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to figure our lives out. Then we went to try to go to a coffee shop so we could just cool down because it's really hot, and that was closed.
There's one that's open across the way there, so we can walk over there and see what it is.
Ah.
They say open and there's people, so.
Okay, let's go.
So we just cooled down and get some iced tea and lemonade, and then we're walking to see if we can get in the back way to the Hin Bus Depot, check out the art gallery, and Evan just saw a lady walk straight in.
It looks like it's closed on both entrances, but there's like a little thing around the corner you can get in.
Yeah.
So, let's go.
All right, friends. Hin Bus Depot used to be an old bus depot. It's been repurposed on Saturdays and Sundays, but mostly Sundays. There's a little market for arts and crafts and live music, food. So we're here on a Tuesday, so a couple things are open, but it's a art gallery, got a skate ramp over here. I think it's where all the cool kids hang out.
You one of the cool kids?
I'm not one of the cool kids.
Oh no, you're so cool, mate.
Oh, cool, okay.
This has been fun exploring, but we're getting hungry again and we need some more delicious Malaysian food. So for lunch, we've come to Penang famous road laksa to get laksa, which is like a traditional Malaysian soup. I think it has tamarind in it, and they've topped it with what looks like mint leaves and like fresh lettuce, some onions. I don't know if there's meat. I literally know nothing, so let's try. It's spicy and like sour. I've never had anything like this. It's delicious. It's hot. Let's try the noodles. Oh. I definitely think there's some beef in there. Mmm. Whoa. The noodles are like kind of melt in your mouth. They're thick and round. Delicious. Whoa.
So Evan and I were just talking, this was the first dish we had. It's got like sourness to it. So I think it might be our favorite dish here in Penang so far.
So we ordered another dish called, I know I'm saying this wrong, char cow teow? Char kway teow. Anyways, it's one of the most popular street foods here in Penang, and it looks like it's got noodles. Now you can order this with chicken egg or duck egg. We chose chicken egg. It's got like green onions, bean sprouts, the egg, and there's a couple cheeky little shrimp in there. Oh, this looks so good. Whoa. Kind of similar to pad thai, but like so much better. I don't know if they're cooking it in butter or oil, but it's kind of like, it's got that greasy kind of like drunk food taste to it, if that makes sense. Wow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good, like late night food or hangover food. It's like all oily and greasy, and you know it's not good for you because it tastes too good.
Alright, so for our last dish, we ordered a traditional Malaysian dessert called chendol, which is like shaved ice, dense milk, some kind of brown sugar syrup, and red beans. He told us to mix it, so let's give it a little stir. Oh, look at that, mate. Whoa. Alright, it's like halfway melted already because it's so freaking hot here today. Oh my god, it's sweet. It's so cold. It's literally, I can feel it like going down my esophagus. That brown sugar syrup almost has like a caramelly kind of undertone. This is really, really good. I think this is, we've had chendol a few times. I think this is probably the best one we've had. Want to try?
Got some jellies and some red bean. Haven't got any corn yet.
I don't think there's corn in it. I didn't see him put any in.
No, not in this one.
No.
Good, sweet, refreshing.
Do you want to just dump it all over your head right now?
Yeah, feels like it's melted on my head already.
Guys, a machine behind us pumping out that chendol. There's so many people in line. I'm glad we got here early. So thank you guys for coming along with us today. If
Yeah, been fun.
Yeah. If
And
you're
hot.
very hot. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we have plenty more adventures to share with you throughout Malaysia and other countries as well. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Yeah. Oh, that one was cooked.